mandatory meeting for November 6th, 2019. We're going to skip special topics and announcements because this is mainly focused around the Discord swap.
My cock being shoved up your ass, yeah.
That's going to be great in the video. Alright. So, we'll let Bonkers start with your concerns or topics.
Yes, sir. Alrighty.
Can you speak louder, Sir Bonkers? I cannot hear you.
Okay, I'll have you at 200%. I was about to turn you up.
It might not be connecting to my mic. Give me a sec.
No, you're good.
Feel like I.
I moved it closer. Alright, my concern is about the lack of transparency within the upper staff about letting the members and staff members that weren't present at the meeting aware that they were gonna main on a new Discord.
Oh yeah, this was sort of the staff's fault because I myself did not record the first meeting as I should have and had it uploaded for the rest of the staff to view. So I take blame for that one. And my response to allowing members to vote for this was they may have voted for what they wanted to, as I said, but it may have not have been the best thing to do for the entire org itself, if that makes sense.
Then you could have done a fucking placebo vote, man. That's not the proper term, but it could have been a fake vote. Even if the entire staff had been aware of the decision and voted on it, you could have had members vote and had it gone either way and still been like, well, we chose to do this because, and then list all the pros. There's better ways to handle, like, events like this, especially if people like myself can't be on every day. I feel like it's important to let all Syzygy members be aware of everything that's happening, especially when we've been in our main Discord for quite some time, and we all of a sudden move over to this one now.
Douglas just left with Judge, by the way.
We just
probably informing him about what is going on.
There could have been a vote and etc. But at the same time, I do believe that, well, according to what happened, everyone did take it pretty smoothly. The transition between it was smooth. There was only a few people, like the people I expected to have an issue with it, actually didn't have an issue with it. It was just a small group of people that had an issue, and I'm not sure if you even have an issue with it, but like Suicide, I know he does.
I understand that this Discord is better than our Discord.
That's not
that was one of my original arguments when the initial split happened, was I understand why Manacle did this because it looks better, but he should organize it so that we can, right? And that's how this Discord is right now. So I'm not arguing that our Discord is better in any way, because it isn't.
And again, at the same time, that is not the argument of why we wanted to use this Discord. Not because it has better functions or it has a bot that helps automate things. It's that it's better to have our community in one Discord rather than cycling between two. Like, let's say we have this for the community Discord, and then we have a Gmod Discord, and then we extend and we have like a Rust Discord. That would just be verbose.
No shit, that's
retarded. In terms
retarded.
of Discords, yeah. So, I'd rather have a scalable platform to scale off of in terms of like games, and still have a strong role structure that can be scaled to multiple games, if that makes sense.
I understand that.
What's the issue?
One of my main points in one of this entire rant is, in the future, when these decisions are made, I understand that I was not there for the staff meeting. I happened to be working at that time, I think. And I saw someone else say that they couldn't make it because of school, I believe. And it's not to blame on you, because
yeah, it's not your fault either. It's
because you had told us many days in advance that the timing just wasn't right. But in the future, when y'all are doing these big things, such as, hey, we're gonna move all our activity to the other Discord, let's be transparent to everyone, like an announcement, and let's make sure the staff that weren't there are made aware of the change.
Yeah, so the staff aware part is definitely going to be fixed after this next meeting we have here, because I didn't record the first one because it was only me, Winter, and Lesja in the first one, so I didn't really feel a need to record. But as I look back on it now, I should have, so you guys could have been up to date on what was brought up in the event or in the meeting. So that's one issue that we have out of the way. And the transparency one, I would have personally made a announcement if I had permissions in that Discord, but I didn't, so I couldn't. But yeah, I believe transparency should be a thing.
Okay, I want to bring up one thing about this. Just the only thing that annoys me about it is see all this like sys changelog, bot commands, all this. It's just fucking. It's just all over the place. Could you just like throw that in the bottom somewhere?
It is on the bottom.
That's
you
what we did. We
yeah.
moved around the channel
It's-
so that
what
anything that
you're
the members
reading-
would see would be at the top, any staff shit and logging would be at the bottom.
You don't even need to have
but-
the staff channel uncollapsed. Just collapse the entire category staff, and you won't even see. Like you won't even see that.
Yeah, okay.
You'll only see
We
the-
we smacked it on the bottom so it's out of the way. You only see it if you're going down there for a reason.
Alright.
Any other concerns from another staff member or topics?
I don't really have a concern more than, what's it called? I think like a vote would be aye, but at the same time,
For what?
For to which Discord we're gonna switch, because like there's still members being mad right now, and
Who?
like
Why?
suicide and shit. I mean a big argument.
I don't consider Suicide an ally. He
Like suicide will
tends
piss
to be on the
everything.
opposite side of.
Nah, but like he will piss on everything, but still he is a part of it. And as much as
No,
I'm not
yeah.
fucking toss with him right now, he still needs to be able to also do shit. I feel like a vote is just to make everyone feel like, satisfied with everything, and that's what Bong has also really made me help see. Like a vote would like be like everyone feels like content, everyone got what they wanted to do, they got like their voices out. Even though we pretty much are certain that it will end on this Discord, and then of course an announcement. I should have made an announcement because I was the only one that knew it and also had access to it. But you know, I thought Winner was doing his shit. It's bad from my side, so yeah, I'll take that one.
I don't think there's any
Yeah,
one person to blame. I think it's just a combination of misunderstanding and miscommunication between both parties. And that can obviously be, then again, like, once we settle in and we find ourselves again, then we can just work on the group rather than having to work on internal issues. We just need to get the internal issues out of the way, which are basically done. And then we'll just be good and continue to grow.
Yeah, well, fair. I just still think like just a vote so everyone can be like, yeah. It's just so they all can be happy and everyone can be like, yeah, it was fair, you know.
I mean, it's probably too late for that now.
Yeah,
Nah.
I would, yeah, kinda, and at the same time, not really.
The
Yes.
I don't
general.
think it's too late to make a vote.
It's not, nah. Because nothing has been officially made. It's just been word of mouth that, oh yeah, we're moving to Matical's Discord. Because if you look in the old Discord, people are talking about they don't really care, but they prefer that we know instead of this uncertainty about what we're doing.
You know, fair.
Personally, I prefer the old Discord just because of how basic it is. But something I've been thinking about is maybe a compromise. So we take aspects from either our old Discord or we take aspects from this Discord.
That's what we already did, because this Discord was a lot more confusing.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah,
anyways,
the-
and the Madical
Not
kinda
necessarily
made
the
it work.
entire compromise, but there were small adjustments.
Yeah.
I basically redid the entire Discord from the one you guys didn't like back to a more old structure layout of from when we first started, but implementing a scalable option for games, which would be like roles for games, Gmod, and shit like that. Everything's basically the same.
Yeah, I feel like that's okay because, you know, there's still people out here that don't play other games and do other stuff than just.
So if we're going to go off of a vote of a member vote and say majority votes one side, are we going to go with the majority and then the staff's discretion, or are we just going to go off majority or whatever the staff says? Or
And
what
you
do you guys
don't
think?
have to say, hey, what are we doing? You can say, hey.
No,
what do
I
you
mean,
think
I would be
about-"
asking the members what they would prefer.
Yeah. what
And
they
so I'm asking
prefer.
it, what should we go off of, the majority, or what's the even point in
I mean,
what's
if
the point of
we
the vote if
you
we're not gonna go?
decided to use this one, then the vote's rigged, but it makes people feel included, and we also get a general idea of how everyone.
Yeah, like I would just say just do a vote where everyone vote. Like all staff, everyone that's ever touched City and still is a part of it. And then we just take what majority said.
Yeah, and my point with the winter medical thing wasn't the shit on either one of them or the situation. My point was we left this Discord because there was a huge syzygy issue, and then we
Civil
came
War.
back and and nobody, there was nothing mentioned really officially, and that was
It
my
just
main
happened.
concern. Yeah, it just happened, and then I was like, wait, what? Why? What's the reasoning behind this? No one ever said anything.
Well, in our
Wait,
first
what are you
meeting,
referring
basically, the entire meeting of our first meeting with me, myself, Winter, and Lesja was on
Me myself.
how we can get everyone back into a central Discord and like not have to cycle between two Discords and just get everyone back into one and then just continue from there like we used to, rather than having to constantly swap between two and so on. Because I know people hate having two Syzygy Discords in their tab list. It's annoying.
Yup.
That is factually correct. That has been proven by many scientists.
9 out of 10.
And all the scientists, fuck two City Discords, we need one. So